Hi, this is javinkharod, chemical engineer by profession, going to conduct our today's lecture, reducing contamination by improved petroleum product storage. Now, what is that? Some of the 8 questions arises on our mind. First one is, do you store liquid petroleum product closer than 100 feet from your water well? Are you planning to build a new petroleum storage tank on your property? Do you store petroleum product below ground on your property? Does your storage system lack of proper spill and overfill protection? Fifth, do you store petroleum product above ground level? Is your tank more than 20-year-old? Do you need to become more aware proper petroleum tank monitoring procedure? Do you have any storage tank that no longer in use? Now, in this question, create doubt about life safety of management practice. This public will provide helpful information. Now, what is helpful information? Petroleum product overview. Storing liquid petroleum product, motor fuel and heating fuel above ground and underground present a potential threat. Public health environment. Nearby, out of every underground storage tank may now lacking according to US Environment Protection Agency. If underground petroleum tank more than 20-year-old and especially it is not protected against corrosion, the potential for leaking increases dramatically. Newer tank and piping can leak too, especially where not installed properly. Now, for a small gasoline leak, drop per second can result release about 400 gallon gasoline per year. A few quarts of gasoline in ground may be enough. Several polluted drinking water, low level contamination, fuel contamination. Water cannot detect by smell or taste, yet seeing pure water may contaminate point affecting human health. Preventing tank spill and leak special important because gasoline, diesel, fuel oil move rapidly through surface layer into ground. Also vapor, underground leak, collect basement, some and other underground structure potential to export. Petroleum fuel contain number of potential toxic compounds include common solvent, benzene, toluene, xylene, additives such as ethylene dibromide, organic compound, ethylene dibromide, carcinogen, a cancer-causing agent, laboratory animal, and benzene considered human carcinogen. Now, public focus, safe storage gasoline, diesel, kerosene, liquid, heating fuel does not apply liquid propane gas since such leak vaporize quickly, do not threaten groundwater. A glossary bag, the public explain the terminology used. The following area are covered such as storage tank location, tank design and installation, monitoring tank, tank closure, evacuation depth. Now, water quality standpoint, one of the most important aspects of liquid petroleum storage tank location is water well, state well regulation. Required petroleum storage tank least 100 feet from water well. Minimum separation distance. Regulate only new well installation. Existing well are required. Low only meet separation requirement. Affect the time of well construction. However, making every effort meet current regulation whenever possible will further reduce risk of contamination. Every site, unique geological and hydrological conditions affect groundwater movement. Time, petroleum product and groundwater also depend local soil. More soil, sand, gravel are faster downward movement of groundwater. May choose locate new tank 100 feet away from well to provide reasonable assurance. Surface flow and seepage contaminate groundwater well. Now possible tank should locate downstream from the well petroleum product slippage into soil. If you have above ground tank following existing regulation underground storage tank guide to protect new explosion and fire. Do locate tank, especially above ground tank, closer 25 feet existing building, previous regulation, sitting above ground storage tank were concerned more with the danger, explosion, danger of groundwater pollution. State agencies have revised above ground storage tank regulation, better protect groundwater. However, always keep in mind the potential vapor accumulate under newly storage building. The vapor can directly affect human health and their fire hazard. Along with maintain adequate distance, drinking water, choose a location, new tank based following considerations. Soil characteristic, highly corrosive air. Soil can signify increasing rate of corrosion underground metal tank and piping. Use clean backfill during installation. Decrease the negative effect of surrounding soil. Soil stability. Now, suitability underlying support both underground and above ground tank. Special tank location such halide, sure to properly anchor, hold tank in place. Regard of the soil condition, locate above ground level, impermeable, liner mat, concrete and other newer synthetic fabric. Build a collection basin and space. Damage control. Be sure pipe cannot twist and break. Tank is bumped and disrupt. Current and previous land site contain abdomen pipe and tank agriculture drainage type waste material. Special installation program and metal already ground at chosen site will increase its corrosion rate. Newer tank. Traffic pattern around the tank determine whether location tank and dispenser block movement. Vehicle during refueling causes a special problem. Any work need to be done tank protect piping in collision with vehicle. Depth of groundwater, floodway area where water table is choose surface, pool location and storage tank. Tank plan. Such area requires special installation to reduce pollution potential above ground. Tank may preferable underground tank. Some of the situations. When you install storage tank, carefully manufacture recommendation installation practice. Proper installation way to minimize leak and tank connected piping, stretch metal, tank pumps, careless installation, increase corrosion and tank deterioration. Underground tank. All the new underground petroleum storage tank related piping must be constructed, not non-metallic material, fiberglass, of corrosion protection. Method corrosion protection include interior lining and sacrifice anode which connect the tank. Sacrifice and sacrificing anode, special material, greater tendency corroded tank material. Anode typical protect tank up to 13. Interior liner are made non-corrosive. Synthetic material also apply in protecting metal tank. Now, this requires all the new underground tank, heating oil tank on site, spill and overfill protection. Spill protection consists catch basin and collecting spill tank is filled. Overfill protection, warning device, such buzzer and prevention device, automatic shut-off, spill, overfill protection important because they can prevent pollution. Number of smell release over long period of time. Above ground tank. Regulation. As per regulation, above ground tank installation reduce potential, both pollution and requirement follow. Enclosing tank with 6 foot well ventilated building constructed non-combustible material and construct fire between fuel dispensing area and tank. Decrease pollution potential tank within secondary contamination. Structure consists dyke and pad. All piping should be ground within dyke, may over dyke. However, dyke it must place below ground within 10 feet dyke. Above ground, piping must make steel coated, prevent corrosion. Any ground pipe may either steel, fiberglass or steel piping must coated and cathodically protect. Now, monitoring tank. Regulation. New underground tank required. They have method to detect leak Select the tank location. Careful answer. Installation is easy and leak detection method reliable. Tank periodically leak and measure tank inventory monthly. Basis help to detect leak and before major problem develop. Since cleanup gasoline leak is always costly, often not totally effective, it is important constant monitor underground tank contain petroleum product. If you already have petroleum storage tank, especially over the age of tank as well as need established leak detecting program. Since most older tanks are bare steel, they are light to corrode and leak. If tank is more than 20 years old, do not know age, make a special effort. Immediate determine whether they are leak. Even tank has tested, proven tight existing regulation. Good practice required. The method regulatory detecting leak. Good method include installing internal external device, monitor groundwater and vapor or automatically gauge tank, measure tank inventory. Leak age is apparent where any decrease level over time without withdrawal fuel when there are increased water in tank. Inventory measure will not detect smell leak. At least provide a warning that further investigation necessary and measure tank liquid level. Method expected. Sure that stick does not function. Damage the bottom of tank. Now tank closure. Tank no longer used. Cause problem on operator and year later. This continue corroded would still contain gas or water. Likely contaminate ground. Try to determine location. Unused tank. Also try to find whether tank still hold product. Their hold. Tank must cool, ground and dispose. Landfill or scrap it. State. Law required. Only certified individual legally cool a tank. Always notify local fire department 1 month before you have tank full. So tank precaution. Prevent explosion or problem. Death have occurred because improper closure. Now, agriculture procedure and rural development. Homeowner determine risk drinking water. Property will be contaminated because of management practice. For each category, left that appropriate, read across, write and circle step. Best describe condition. 15 to 30 minutes. Complete the table. Skip the category. Do not apply. High risk rating. Take appropriate action. Remedy them. Petroleum product storage tank. Drinking water contaminant risk are cathodic products. There are several techniques. Protect corrosion metal surface. Reversing electric current causes corrosion. Tank system can protect them. Sacrificial anode and impress current. Now certified install. Person certified by state installed prepared petroleum storage tank. Corrosion. Deterioration. Metallic material due to reaction with environment. Damage tank by corrosion is caused when metal underground tank is underground surrounding act like battery. Part of the tank can become negatively charged. Another part positively charged. Moisture in the soil provide connecting link and that finally turn to tank battery. Then the negative charge part underground tank system where current exits tank. Piping began deteriorate. Electric current passed through the part. Hard metal began to soak, hole and tank leak again. Corrosion protection. One of method corrosion protection, cathodic protection. Steel tank protected by coating with corrosion resistance material. Combined cathodic protection, steel underground tank protect corrosion. They are bonded thick layer non-corrosive material such fiberglass, reinforced plastic and corrosion problem can entire avoid using tank piping complete non-corrosive material fiberglass. Now galvanize. Result coating iron steel structure. Zinc galvanized material. Do not corrosion protection required. Now impress current. The protect system includes electric current into the ground through series anode and they are attached underground tank because electric current flowing from anode and tank system greater than corrosive current attempting flow from it. Underground tank protected from corrosion. Interior line, a liner petroleum storage tank made non-corrosive synthetic material can effectively protecting metal tank. Inventory control. Visual comparison. Volume tank contact. Regulatory product delivery. Withdrawal record help to detect leak before major problem develop. Now, sacrificial anode. Pieces of metal attached directly underground tank more electrically active than the steel tank because anode are more active. Electric current runs from anode rather than the tank. Tank becomes ghetto, positive electron. This protect corrosion. Attach anode, sacrifice, consume the corrosion process. Secondary contamination. A system sealed basin and die that catch and hold the contact. Tank if leak rupture. Soil permeability. Quality enables soil transmit water, air and other fluid slowly. Soil have fine material such as clay and permit only fluid movement. Moderately high soil have material such sand that permit rapid fluid movement. Spill and overfill protection. Spill protection is a concept catch basin and collecting spill. Tank is filled overfill protection device such buzzer and prevention device. Automatic shutoff. The precaution prevent number of small release over time from polluting groundwater. A procedure testing tank ability prevent leaking any store and substance into environment and prevent groundwater from seeping into the tank. Okay guys, this is up to our today's topic, reducing contamination by improved petroleum product storage. I hope you get sufficient knowledge after watching this video. Next Sunday, we have covered some another chemical engineering topic. Till then, goodbye. Do take good care of yourself.